Taj Gibson at one forward spot. Nikola Mirotic at the other. Joakim Noah in there for Pau Gasol, is back in Chicago resting. Jimmy Butler at one guard position, and for an injured Derrick Rose. We
saw him start that assault of his at Phoenix where he knocked down a bunch of perimeter jump shots from the left and right elbows.
Taj Gibson battling with Landry. Bulls here with a fresh 24. That is Butler, and he's teeing up a three, and that's his 5th consecutive start. Noah, and the challenge for him is to make,
and then ultimately getting it.
Is Smith the personal foul? Butler is bumped by Sampson.
The basket, he can knock down jump shots, but he'd rather get to the rim.
Molly,
I'm ready. So it is what it is, but he's
Rose with some left knee pain, tried it beforehand. Butler, we saw this earlier in our game open. Is Smith getting
into the tunnel mark? We all hope so, don't we?
It's going to be a very interesting summer, and actually all the drama really begins in May with the lottery as Butler goes. Jimmy Butler, I guess he could have taken the 1 year and then reaped the benefits of that rising salary cap.
An elite player in this league.
This would be Butler. You mentioned a la T.J. McConnell on the floor for the first time. Same for the Chicago Bulls' Bobby Portis, who has come on. The rookie.
Up a little bit of that 24-second shot clock, make the Bulls dribble it up as opposed to pass it up.
That way, too, they can't rush it up and get 2 possessions for 1.
You are correct, sir.
Butler again fouled it.
And if you're going to give up any penetrations by Butler, because he seems like he has all in his entire career, very determined to put it on the floor, make him.
Against Chicago, not even halfway through the second, and the Sixers are last in the NBA in points per game.
And I don't want to diminish Pau Gasol's impact, but he's still only one player, Mark. I think the Sixers would still be effective. Didn't want him to, Mark. In other words, the Bulls defense isn't dictating to the Sixers at all. It's struggling to score the basketball, Mark.
Opportunity to run here as Noel sits out with 3 personal fouls. Noah immediately connects with Butler. The Sixer lead at 18, 4 and change to play here in the second. Butler inside is fouled. Our thoughts, have the important stats from the first half, highlights as well. 0 and 23 against teams with winning records coming in.
There's fans finish, but guys would start out working on their jump shot and then would have to adjust. T.J. McConnell's an example. He was a scorer in high school, had to adjust. But Joakim Noah, I don't think at any point was an offensive threat.
Certainly from earlier in his career, he's got 10 to join Okafor in double figures. So far, so good. The Sixers keeping the Bulls at arm's length.
And that's what he brings. Not only able to initiate your offense, but finish it as well when you're in a tough spot.
Boy, the Sixers irate at the fact they did not call a traveling violation on Mirotic. Thus, Brett Brown picking up the technical. So probably not a bad time to show the officials you're not at all happy, because now the Bulls are making some serious inroads. They gave the Bulls a fresh 24.
Guy who's been living at the free throw line, as you touched on, Mark.
Right. Here he goes again. Covington went to grab him. Yes, he's fouled again.
Contact is coming. That's a special breed of person. You know you.
Now a career high 21st free throw attempted. Covington missing another 3.
No need for a quick shot. It was wide open, but there's no need for a quick shot. Let's settle into something.
An analysis. The Eagles' new head coach, Doug Peterson. Wall-to-wall Eagles coverage. The 2. The Sixer lead at 5. The shot clock is unplugged. Butler, who else has it for Chicago? It is for 3. Wow is right. Able to convert his 3rd bucket, give him 7. The Sixers back up 9.
Great sign. Sixers able to get to the rim. Putting pressure on the defense. Bulls, no answer.
Butler going in for the slam. We'll call it McDermott. The Sixer lead at 7. This fourth quarter clock can't go fast enough. Plenty of time remaining for Chicago. Butler, who's been brilliant against Thompson, got it done. Jimmy Butler with 42.
Good ball movement, an even bigger shot.
Jimmy Butler, 44 points, a career high. No Derrick Rose, no Pau Gasol. Taking his team on his shoulders tonight against Stauskas. Yes, 46, adding to his career high.
I wonder if that was a drawn-up play, or is that something that they had to adjust on the fly, seeing the pressure on the D.
Bulls looking to go in front. Butler inside, and a foul. Smith, who has come up large before for the Sixers, now with 16. We're on the seesaw with the Sixers up 1. Butler is fouled, and he's got 50. Oh, with 8 points, and the Sixers the first 4 points of the extra session.
Too much for Etuan Moore in there. Nerlens just dominating the smaller guard with the offensive board.
Moore attempting a 3, and he got it. Smith, 90 seconds to play. Smith in a rush, goes in. Noah and Noel go for it. Nerlens missing the putback. Here's Butler against Smith. Got it. 53 for Jimmy Butler. That's going to do it. Boy, the Sixers took forever. And Chicago survives, coming back from a 24-point deficit. A majestic performance tonight by Jimmy Butler in a 115-111 victory for the Sixers in overtime. The Sixers had a 24-point margin at one point, the largest blown lead this season